Hello everyone and welcome back to Travel Blast. We recently moved from a relatively small city called Ansong to a larger city called Pyeongtaek. And of course, going to a larger city, we lucked out our apartment is bigger. So let's go in and have a look inside. And first we have the small entrance, and in here there's a rather large cupboard where you can put shoes and some drawers here and just cleaning supplies and stuff like that. Now I did mention shoes. It's pretty customary here in Korea when you walk into a house you take your shoes off. And so let's go in further. And of course here's the bathroom. And to the right is another large cupboard, so it's always nice having cupboard space where you can hang stuff and store stuff up there, suitcases and things like that. So these two kind of adjoin just in the entrance. And in here is the typical bathroom. Now this is a Korean wet bathroom like the one we had before, so if you look up here you can see the shower head. And then when you have a shower, everything just gets soaked, which is sometimes good because you can clean the bathroom. Other times it's not so great. You can see the floor is wet, and if you walk in there with sock feet, your feet get soaked unless you wear slippers. But it's quite common here in Korea to have bathroom slippers on the floor, and of course your Western toilet. I kind of laugh. If you look down at the base of the toilet, they've got this god-awful caulking that looks to be about 20 years worth. I don't know what they're thinking and why they would put that much caulking on, but unless the toilet's slightly lifted up off the floor. But the bathroom itself is not bad. It's an okay size for a Korean bathroom and fairly good condition and a nice window. And sometimes you don't get that here. Now this is a studio apartment, and if you don't know what studio means, it's everything all in one room, so there are no walls, no divisions. It's pretty good size. It's we've had a lot smaller ones, but here we have a small table just leading into the kitchen area. And up top there's a number of mini, I guess, shelving units, and this is probably a good idea because it really utilizes space well. And we're panning over here, and of course this is the computer area. Now, as I've said in previous videos, we have some cooking websites and other websites as well, so this is kind of command central here. And off to that is the living room area. Now, one of the couches, the kind of the purple couch you see, came with the apartment, and the one on the left-hand side, the beige couch, we bought. And so it made kind of a nice, I don't know, sectional for lack of a better word. And the TV and TV stand, the aquarium's ours. Now, interesting, the cable guy just came today in terms of the TV. And again, lucked out, he was pretty nice and he hooked us up with the best cables. So we've got, 200 and some odd channels and some movie channels as well. So that was pretty good. And this is the kitchen area where we do a lot of cooking for our cooking websites. And you have your typical gas burner stove there. Just two burners, which is okay. And like I said before, no ovens here in Korea. Cooking utensils, a rather large sink. Actually, the sink itself is too large. So I'll put a board over it just to get some more workspace. And then about 4 cupboards up above. The cupboard to the left by the exhaust fan, it's fairly tiny and there's a bunch of hoses and stuff in there for the fan itself, so it's kind of difficult to put stuff in there. But it's larger than we had before. And now we have our fridge. Now the fridge is pretty big, and I requested that from the school because we do a lot of cooking, and I said I did want a large fridge, and they did buy a new one, so that was decent. Microwave came with the place. The little oven there is ours. The coffee pot is ours, and all the baking stuff down below. Now the shelving did come with the apartment. And this is the sleeping area, and it's kind of tucked off in a little L shape, which is kind of nice because it does take the bed out of the way and add a little more room. And that's a full queen size bed, which is nice. And the mattress is new and reasonably comfortable. And if you look up, you can see there's a nice big window over top of the bed. Then here's the air conditioner and some of the functions they've written in English, which are really nice because you don't know what you're looking at if they're in Korean. It does get hot here in the summertime, so you pretty well need an air conditioner, and most apartments are air conditioned. And we have a nice patio door here, good size. It leads out onto a small inside balcony, and there's another door going outside. We're on the 3rd floor here. Comes complete with a washer, and that big kind of robot looking thing right there is the boiler. And what that does is it gives you hot water, and it also gives you heat. All the floors here in Korea are heated, so which is kind of nice in the winter time. And that's the conclusion of the tour of our apartment. Just to recap, it's not bad. It's an okay building, a little older building on the 3rd floor, but it's one of the larger apartments, and I'm quite happy with it. So thanks for joining us here today on Travel Blast, and stay tuned for more videos. Happy travels.